So Carlos Alcaraz wins his first ever Roland Garros title in 5 sets against Sasha Zverev in the final. This is my post-match reaction, and let's go through it. And what a match it was. 21-year-old Carlos Alcaraz is the Roland Garros champion after defeating Sasha Zverev 6-3, 2-6, 5-7, 6-1, 6-2 in over 4 hours. His third Grand Slam title, and he has only 3 finals. So he's done 3 finals, three Grand Slam titles. He just does it the first time I've asked him, it seems. And one away from a career Grand Slam at 21 years old. What? I mean, it's insane. Is there anything this kid can't do? And then run into his team after the big win, confirming he is the youngest man in history to win a slam on all 3 surfaces at 21 years old. So many emotions. These are the people who believe in him day in, day out. An unforgettable day. It wasn't without its ups and its downs, but this is just the way of Carlos Alcaraz, I think, these days. It is insane to think that someone of his age could complete a career Grand Slam if he was to win the Australian Open. I mean, he could win it even in a year's time and it would still seem crazy. Insane ability from such a young person. We've got to throw in Iga as well, because she isn't much older than him, and now combined 8-0 in Slam finals. I mean, these two, they are the poster for the next generation of tennis right now. An insane amount of belief and ability when it comes to slams and slam finals, and composure in the big moments. As it says here, male singles players to win 3 or more major titles in the 21st century. We've got Andre Agassi, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, Andy Murray, Stan Wawrinka, and Carlos Alcaraz. There he is in front of the trophy that was shining a bit too bright for Sasha Zverev today. And credit has to be given to Sasha Zverev for his performance. It was right up there. It was a match of very fine margins, and the finest of margins did decide it in the end. And unfortunately for Zverev, I think just a moment with a second serve for Alcaraz when he had break point, the umpire came down and they disagreed. They said that the ball was in, even though the line judge said it was out. It sort of changed the course of the match, and it got in Zverev's head for that moment. It meant Alcaraz gained the advantage, but the way Alcaraz saw it out, there can be no denying that if Zverev wanted to come back, he could have done. We can't always judge people's mental state, and I feel that Alcaraz, he just dealt with the bigger moment better. We saw in the US Open, Zverev, the final set against Dominic Thiem as well. Maybe he just has a little bit further to go. Maybe if he makes a few more slam finals, that will sort of dissipate a little bit, similar to the way we saw with Andy Murray after he made a few finals and then gradually got one over the line. Maybe that is his future. But I still think he played a fantastic match. Zverev really took the match to Alcaraz, being 2-1 up. But then that is a dangerous scoreline, it seems, because he did the same to Sinner in the semi, and he did it to Zverev in the final, but more convincingly in the final 2 sets. And Alcaraz in big finals, slams and masters, 8 wins, 1 loss. And the only 1 loss is to Djokovic after having a match point. Incredible, and you can see him there on the floor in tears. Beautiful scenes. Absolutely fantastic for Carlos Alcaraz. I mean, I don't feel like tennis was going to lose today no matter what. As long as it was a competitive final, tennis was the winner. If Zverev had won, then we'd have had a very interesting narrative coming into the next few slams. But even though Alcaraz wins, it's just history making, and that's why I couldn't really pick it. But I thought it was written in the stars for Alcaraz this year. It seemed to be. He won it. And you've got this one. This is a really nice tweet saying in 2015, as a 12-year-old, I mean, scratch your head a little bit there. As a 12-year-old, my dream is to win Roland Garros and Wimbledon. And just 9 years later, he achieved that dream and more. Yes, and it goes without saying, we'll go to this video as well, which is, well, it's where he says it. And they're saying, like, you're asking him his age. And there you go. And who's your favorite player idol? Roger Federer. Well, there you go. I'm sure Rog will be very happy sitting at home watching that, knowing he's inspired such an amazing young tennis player. But it's not all doom and gloom for the rest of the tour. But the big three era is ending. Whenever it does, it will be extremely sad. But tennis is in great hands with Alcaraz and with Jannik Sinner as well. I think Sasha Zverev too. I think Daniil Medvedev as well. Carlos Alcaraz has taken the fewest men's singles draw appearances of any player in the Open era to win Grand Slam titles on grass, clay and hard courts. 13 appearances. So there you go. Jimmy Connor's the closest after him with 20. Nadal 20. Mats Wilander 24. Andre Agassi 36. There you go. And their fewest major appearances to win on all surfaces. Insane, really, when you think about what Carlos Alcaraz has achieved in such a short space of time. And at Wimbledon, he's the defending champion. Is anybody going to be able to stop him? Let me know in the comments section below. But that's just a quick post-match reaction to Carlos Alcaraz winning his third Grand Slam title and being the youngest player ever to win a title on all three different surfaces. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below, and hit a like, subscribe, and join us for more reaction coming up later and tomorrow. Don't miss it.